What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you're new here, my name is Irene Kadhambi and this is the DIY corner, and today I have another affordable home improvement video. And just as a disclaimer before I continue, I know my beddings are dirty. I didn't know they were that dirty until I started editing this video, but just ignore that. So I made this headboard over the holidays and it costed me around 20 euros in total, which is quite cheap in my opinion because I tried to use what I had as much as possible. So I cut out this cardboard box from a TV box. I cut out one side, but it wasn't wide enough. It missed like a few inches, so I attached another piece using a strong sellotape. So the next thing I needed was foam. I got this from IKEA. It's the mattress for baby cot or whatever they call it. So this was going for 14 euros. One of them was going for 14 euros and I used like 1.5 here, and that's actually I think the only thing I bought apart from glue, which was a bit cheap. So I cut out whatever I needed and then applied glue on the cardboard box and then attached the foam. The glue that I bought wasn't so strong, so I left it overnight to heal. The dimensions were 180 by 60, so I made marks which were 20 centimeters apart. I did that both horizontally and vertically, and then joined those points. To have squares, so squares that are 20 by 20 centimeters. The next step can be done differently. All I wanted was to make another mark at the middle of each square. To do this, I decided to draw a diagonal line cutting across the corners of all the squares. Then after that, I cut out the foam on all points where those lines intersected. So basically it's the corners of all the squares and the middle, and you get one at the middle of every square. I used scissors to do that, as you can see. It was quite a slow process because my foam was a bit thick, like 2 inches thick. Then once I was done, it was time now to do the tufting, and unfortunately I think I lost the video clip for the tufting. The fabric I'm using is an old curtain that I'm not using, so yeah, it's a bit creased, but I really didn't care about that. I had planned to use a staple gun for the tufting, but that didn't work. I think I wasn't exacting enough force, so I had to use a thread and needle. But basically what you need to do, like you see, what I'm doing is identify where the holes are, and then use either a staple gun or a thread and needle or a small screw to attach the fabric to the cardboard box. The easiest way is a staple gun. If that can work for you, then go for it. Once I was done, I turned it upside down and used a staple gun to hold the excess fabric, like you see. As you can see, even here, I'm still struggling with the staple gun. I think I am just not using enough reinforce, or I have no idea why. So this is it. Once I was done, looks nice. And the tufting took me a couple of days. The thread and needle method wasn't really easy. So now it was time to put it where it belongs. And I was lucky I didn't need to use anything to hold it because the bed frame that I have here has a place that I can just place it. But if you don't have that, you could use double-sided tape to attach it on your wall. To cover the thread on the tufts, I used thumb pins. I didn't really want to spend so much money on this, so the thumb pins cost like 2 euros for 50 pieces, and that's all I used here. And voila, I had a headboard that costed me approximately 20 euros. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye.